Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Collector Stream YouTube channel. Hope you guys are all doing very well today. I'm doing great. So I just completed my Japan trip back to Hong Kong now, back to my cave, and then behind me in the background are the new Mega Evolution booster boxes. So I have ripped one recently, tonight actually, and here are the remains of that box. So a really beautiful box, brand new with the promo card included in the booster box. And in this video, I just want to talk to you guys about one of my findings. How do I find the quality in terms of the centering and the surface condition, and the corners, and just because, like, for me, like, ripping these, normally the pull rates are really bad, so then there's not really much action going on. But then what I do want to cover is, I want to, from an investor point of view, because this channel is all about long-term investment, right? So I want to show you guys, the condition of the promo card, which for this patch looks pretty good. And I want to talk about some of the notable pulls in this video, and also some of my personal favorite art rares. Yeah, so this featuring the Mega Gardevoir EX and also the Mega Lucario. Yeah, so once we hit 2,500, maybe I'll give both away, maybe the winner can choose between one or the other. But that's the latest round for the giveaway. So if you guys want to subscribe and have a chance of winning that, please comment, like, and subscribe to help the algorithm. And these are really beautiful. So maybe quickly I can just showcase what kind of promo card is what contained within these elite trainer boxes. So for the Mega Gardevoir, you get the pretty cool looking Alakazam, and then you get, how many packs are there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. You get nine packs for the Mega Gardevoir. And then let me set this aside. And then for the Lucario, obviously you get the little is that the Riolu? Yeah, you get the Riolu, and then you get 9 packs for the promo. Yeah, so if you ask me, do I like the Alakazam more or the Riolu? Let me know in the comments which one you like, and the winner can pick whichever one you like, and then I will ship it to you wherever you're located in the world. Okay, so let's talk about something new with this box. So do you guys like the design of the new box? I actually prefer some of the older look of Sword and Shield. So let me see if I can. Yep, so the old, just side by side, I think the old style looks a little bit nicer. This one, it looks a little bit empty, like what can't you put some Pokemon or trainers here to look at how good the this one is, the Arceus, right? And look at how, like, more coherent the design is, and then you have the Pokemon logo on the center. But that's how they like to do it now with these Mega Evolve sets. At the back, maybe I can quickly, if you guys want to pause the video and just have a read on the description of the new box. Here you go, so you guys can just pause it and have a read if you like. Okay, so let's move on to some of the findings, because that's what you guys are here for. If you guys want to see people rip thousands and thousands of packs, this is not the channel, because the channel is about Pokemon investment. So if you guys, yeah, there's no scalping going on. It's just long-term sitting on it, leaving it for the next generation as family heirlooms, if you guys want to look at it that way. But I found something very interesting with this set. So let's go through them one by one, starting with the very basic. Long gone are these code cards now. We do not have black code cards anymore. Before, when you rip them, the code card is an indication on whether or not you can get a hit from, and then that goes back to the Sword and Shield. It goes way back, from Pokemon cards. But now, for some reason, look at this. These are the brand new code cards, and it features a, it's kind of on the reverse, maybe. Yeah, the new code cards looks like this, and then at the back, it's all green code cards now. So this is what is contained within the packs. I want to show you guys the pack art. The 4 completed pack art looks like this. So we have Mega Venusaur, and we have Mega Genghis-Khan with the little baby, and then this one is the Mega Lucario, and this is the Mega Gardevoir. Yeah, so these are the 4 sets that 4 Pokemon that is contained within the first Mega Evolution box set. Something that really interesting that I have discovered, or a trend, and I want to share with you guys, it might be meaningful from an investment perspective, is that the first Mega Evolution box contains the chase card is the Mega Venusaur. And as you may or may not know already, Phantasmal Flame contains that really awe-inspiring and evolution line from Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, all the way to the Dark Mega Charizard, right? So that is from Phantasmal Flame. We don't know what the third set is gonna look like, but what I can tell you is I think the Mega Blastoise is gonna be in the third set because we have the Mega Evolution as the first set of the new era, and then Phantasmal Flame contains the Mega Charizard. So then naturally, my bet is going to be the Mega Blastoise is going to be in a third set. So from an investor perspective, these three sets are going to be very sought after for years to come for newly joined collectors and also the seasoned collectors because they want to have all three sets in their display because it contains the original three starters, right? So let me know in the comments whether or not you guys agree with that assessment or that prediction. But this is the Bulbasaur promo card that is contained in the enhanced booster box. And I'm going to be willing to bet. Let's have a bet against each other virtually. This Phantasmal Flame, the enhanced booster box, is going to contain the Charmander, right? And then the third set is going to contain, naturally going to contain a Squirtle, and the chase card is going to be the Mega Blastoise. So I'm kind of like extrapolating the development. Pokemon Company, they have product managers, and then they go through meetings, all the time, non-stop, to fine-tune and tweak every single design element of these cards. So I think naturally it kind of makes sense. And then they're dropping hints, So set 1 is Venusaur, set 2 is coming out in November. It's going to be Charizard, and then set 3 is going to be Blastoise. Yeah, so that's my bet. And then for the pulls, I just want to quickly go through some of the interesting stuff that I have found. So we have the Burger Chew that I am going to be grading. So let me put down some cards. I have doing a massive submission, guys. And then this Burger Chew, and I pulled a card that reminds me of McDonald's. So the Burger Chew, and then this trainer looks like she is working at McDonald's. So I think that is like a pretty cool a synergy or a pretty cool idea. Like this is called the Pokemon Center Lady, but then she looks like she is like a McDonald, working at the counter. Some other cards, obviously I didn't pull anything crazy, but then the Lily's Determination, I only got this very, very common trainer card. But I think if you look at the Japanese sets, those two Lily cards, the SR and the the SAR for Japanese, they look stunning. Yeah, so but unfortunately, in one box I didn't pull it. I'm gonna go through some of the cards that I found to be pretty interesting. So and then these cards are often very, very overlooked because they just people just rip them and then they throw it aside. Yeah, so they're just considered bulk. But on this channel, maybe we should give the artists some of their flowers because they put in a lot of artwork to make sure the Pokemon looks really, really good. So Kyogre, any Kyogre fans, this is a pretty cool art. We have a really beautiful Vulpix, and later in the set there's also a Ninetales. So I wanted to showcase. So this set contains the Ivysaur, Venusaur, and Bulbasaur. So they're all in this set. So maybe the next set we'll get the Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. Yeah. So and then look at how nice this Ninetales looks like. It looks like it's like a cool hairdo. And then Bayleaf, yeah, and a very old school starter. And this is my favorite Pokemon. I want to talk about it. It's because I pulled the art rare. And then look at this. It's a Shuckle with all kinds of berry, Oran berry, and then it's a Peachy berry, and there's like 30 types of berry in the game. Yeah, but then they all do different stuff. You can attach it to the Pokemon. Cure confusion, cure paralysis, cure poison, do a lot of stuff, yeah. And then some of them, they taste really, really bitter. And then Shuckle is such a really, really cool Pokemon concept because in the anime, going through my memory, just purely my memory, I think they can brew like medicinal juice, and it's like very, very bitter in the anime, right? Yeah. So then I think these cards look freaking cool, and I love Shuckle because in the Game Boy games, I used to love IV training. Yeah, it's called IV training. So you train and you breed the Pokemon with the right personality traits and to up their special attack or special defense by 10%. And this is going all the way back when you had to EV train and then wear those something belt to power train your Pokemon. Yeah, so if you guys love the Game Boy games and can relate, yeah, please give me a like, and I want to know more people that grew up at playing those games. Yeah, and then I think back then you can use you can do a lot of fun builds with Shuckle, and then they have this Pokemon had immense defense and special defense, but it was absolutely useless in terms of attacks. Yeah, so in order to play this Pokemon, you have to use Mimic Room, and then you need to teach it Toxic, and then recover or something, or go to sleep, so then it can cure the status, and then you just keep on applying poison to your opponent's Pokemon, and then because it has super high defense, you cannot knock it out. Yeah, so and it just looks so cool. It looks like a really really cute little turtle with long legs. Yeah, so I love the art for this one. Very simple. This art might do very well in the new generation in a PSA 10 form. Yeah, so just this is one of the nicer pulls that I got from the booster box. Yeah, and one thing I want to drop more information, useful information in all my videos. There seems to be a change in the booster box pulls, because normally, if you guys have known in the past, when you guys rip Scarlet and Violet, normally you guys only get 3 art rares is guaranteed per box. But then now in this new set, again, only 1 booster box, not a data set by any means. Yeah, but then I got 4 pulls instead of 3, so that can also increase your chance to make your money back in terms of your ROI. Yeah, so we have this one, the Delibird, first one, and then the second one, Inteleon, pretty cool art. Then we have, I love this Vulpix, and then the aforementioned Shuckle. Yeah, so I got 4 pulls from a booster box instead of the normal 3, so that is quite a substantial increase if you think about the long-term trajectory of these card prices. Every box you can get an extra art rare, that is huge. Like we're not getting like 5 per box or anything insane, but like to go from 3 to 4 is significant, and then I do want to bring that up in this video. Yeah, so I covered the new code card, some of the notable common and rare cards that I wanted to cover, and I also covered the big change. So these changes are already very insane. Like from the new generation, we have new code cards. Like they don't change the stuff often. Yeah, so for people that redeem these code cards online, so this is a really really cool new design featuring the Pikachu. And then the more for the investor and the collector perspective is, if every box, let me know once you guys start ripping, are we getting 4 art rares instead of 3 now for each booster box? That's going to be huge. And then now, I want to talk about the meat and potatoes. Let's go through some of the hits that I got from the booster box. Yeah, so the best 2 cards that I got from this set are the Acerola's Mischief and the Mega Abomasnow EX. So these are the textured good cards that I got. Not the craziest pulls. So these are the 2 texture cards. And then the other texture cards is I got the nice. Let's go through them one by one very quickly. Yeah, so you guys can have a look at the art appreciation again. So the Mega, this is, what is that? The Absol EX. A pretty cool Mega Latias. The Mega Gardevoir. Mega Mawile. Yeah, Mawile. Yeah. So sorry, I'm not trying to butcher any of those names. Yeah, and then the Mega Camerupt. Very old Pokemon now. Yeah, so these are not very like they're not going to be worth like hundreds of dollars or anything, but I just want to show you guys like what you can expect in the new set, because Pokelector, they take a bit of time to update. Yeah, so some of the arts are pretty cool. So yeah, that's basically everything that I want to cover in this video. But to do a wrap-up summary, I do feel like this set is a very strong start for a new genre. We are still kind of missing Scarlet and Violet. It started out very, very weak. The first couple of boxes were only worth, like, it dropped to $80. Paldea Evolve went down to $80 and people were still not buying them. But then now check out the price now. Destined Rivals and Paldea Evolve are the top 2 performing sets in Scarlet and Violet, along with the Scarlet and Violet 151. So when we have a look back, I do a quick thank you to Scarlet and Violet. I think it turned out to be an insane bull run for Pokemon cards, thanks to Scarlet and Violet. And remember Sword and Shield, the craze was the alternate arts, texture alternate arts, and then each booster box, like the Brilliant Star that I showed earlier, it contains the Charizard, and maybe if you're lucky, you get 1 or 2 more alternate arts. Then Scarlet and Violet, we got flooded with a slew of very good looking full art rares, and then they pop to like crazy prices. Look at the Paldea Evolve Magikarp, look at some of the Drowsy by Komiya in Scarlet and Violet base. And then a lot of the other cards, they look stunning. The Pyroar, the Ninetales, and Milotic, and like there's so many to name. I cannot name all of them. Yeah, but yeah, Scarlet and Violet was very, very strong. And then now with the Mega Evolution, it's going to it looks better than ever, and it's a very, very strong showing from Pokemon for the first for the first booster box, and people are already ripping the M2 Japanese booster box, and then those cards look absolutely stunning. So I can't wait to see the Mega Blastoise and some of these Mega Pokemon. They used to be a little bit goofy in terms of the design, you know, like Blastoise, they just attach an extra like cannon to the top, and then then it has 3 cannons, and that they call that a finished like design. But then it's grown. A lot of them has grown on me now, and then they become like the staple in the Pokemon, you know, core game and core gameplay, right? And yeah, there's just so much stuff coming out. Nintendo Switch 2 with the Pokemon A to Z. Was it Legends? Is that the name of the game? That's gonna be coming out soon, and that's gonna be bumping the franchise even more. So I don't even need to describe and explain how crazy things are right now in terms of Pokemon products. Yeah. So I think to wrap up the video, I hope that you guys, you know, best of luck in buying the products, best of luck in getting all the pulls, and they also have very, I would say, high opportunity cost when you rip them, because I think on eBay now I'm looking, they're going for about $300 per box. So they're actually definitely a high value investment. If you ask me, base set, they tend to do pretty well. Yeah, so this already if you look at the artwork, it's already like on par, or if not better than Scarlet and Violet when it first started, you know. And then that absolutely wipes the floor with the Sword and Shield base set, and also the Sun and Moon base set. Yeah, so really good product. Very impressed. And I want to talk about the print quality. Some of the art rares, if I put them in the Card Saver 1, these are, I believe, gradable, PSA 10 condition. If I put them in the top loaders, I think it's a little bit iffy, so I'm not going to bother grading them. Yeah, so quickly, I think OC is still an issue that plagues the Pokemon printing company. These ones, like I don't know why they cannot just improve on the OC, but then like it's a 50-50 shot in terms of your chance of getting a gradable PSA 10 copy. Maybe in an upcoming video, I'll talk a little bit about, you know, the PSA pricing increase. I'm sure you guys have known the bulk pricing now gone up from $18.99 to $21.99, and then also an increase in the grading time for 5 additional business days. So yeah, it's kind of, to be honest, it's inevitable. When I started grading with PSA, it was as cheap as $13.99 when they were on discount. I think my cheapest one was $12.99, and then the turnaround time was 40 to 45 business days. But then now we're looking at bulk submission taking 65 to 70 business days now. But that's the state of the hobby, because everybody is funneling the cards, including myself. Yeah, I'm also probably like part of the problem is I'm also doing massive 100+ card submission to PSA, and then you just gotta wait like half a year before they come back. Yeah, but in the end, there's so many things I want to talk about. But in this video, I'm gonna like cut it within 20 minutes now, and just hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. I think these products, and lastly, maybe dropping another information is this box looks a lot like the Crown Zenith. And Crown Zenith, if you look at the pricing now, it's going for $250, if not more. This one, some people might want to pair it up with the Crown Zenith. I'm just thinking, yeah, there's all kinds of collectors out there, all kinds of investors out there. Nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody knows what's going to happen to the hobby. But right now, they're in pretty good hands, yeah. And doesn't seem like it's going to slow down anytime soon, yeah. So if you guys liked it, please comment, like, and subscribe. When we hit 2,500, then we'll spin, and 1 or 2 lucky winner is going to get the Elite Trainer boxes. All right, so thank you very much, guys, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye bye.